Good morning, guys. It is Saturday morning. I'm a bit later this morning, but thank you for joining me for my live stream. And today I want to talk about keeping things fresh and fun. So I just want to say good morning to Debbie and to Tim Day and Graham and to Huko. It's so great to have you guys here. Yeah, it's going to be a fun one. I'm just going to make sure I can see my chat stream here. And yeah, so shall we get going? All right, I may have a special guest this morning if he's willing to join us. John? But yeah, John is an integral part of what I want to share with you this morning. We have a bit of a special announcement. So anything that you do over and over and over again is bound to get stale, and it's bound to get boring. And photography, unfortunately, is no exception. I'm sure that you all can relate to what happens to me often, which is, oh, hi, Brittany. So great to see you. What happens is I get into my car and I think, I don't know where to go today. I don't know what to photograph. And yeah, it's a very common thing. Don't think that it's just you and that you're losing your mojo, your inspiration. Happens to all of us. And there's a few things that you can do to help to keep things fresh and help to keep things fun. Okay, so for me, a lot of times I really enjoy getting a new piece of gear, for example. A new piece of gear that allows me to try something new with my photography, whether it be a macro lens or, an extension tube or just some new form of lighting. Whatever it is, new gear can be fun. I cannot always afford new gear, but sometimes I will go to the camera store and pick up catalogs so that I can dream anyway. And yeah, that's what happened with these. So new gear is one way. I love to read camera magazines. This is one of my favorites. It is digital camera, and it always comes with like a disc with some extra maybe editing things like light brushes or things like that. And yeah, it's fun to read about other people's inspiration and fun things that they do. It can help to keep you motivated as well. And good morning, Brittany and Gordon and Yen and Clyde. I'm so glad to have you guys here. I hope you're having a fantastic Saturday morning or afternoon or evening, whatever the case may be, wherever you are in the world. For us, it's 10 a.m. here. And yeah, so basically my cure for boredom when it comes to photography is to try something new. And that can take all sorts of different forms. I talk about this a bit in my book, and unfortunately you can see here behind me that there's no book on my little hook in the background, and that's because I sold out. I sold out of the signed copies of the books, and I signed my own copy, and I shipped it out to the last person that ordered one. Thank you so much. That just touches me that that you would want to even read my book, much less get a signed copy. And so I have to order some new ones. But if you read in my book, I do have some stuff about what I like to do to keep things fresh. And good morning, Caitlin. And Caitlin says daydream shopping. That's what she does, and I completely agree. I love daydream shopping. And good morning, Charlene. How are ya? So, John and I have decided to try something new, and that's what I would like to announce to you today. But before I do that, I just want to share with you some of the things that I have done that have helped to keep my photography fresh. And a lot of these things, it may seem like, yeah, they were just part of my business plan and so on, but honestly, no. There's a whole bunch of new stuff that I have done this last year that has just helped to keep things exciting. And one of them you are looking at, and that is live streaming. Definitely takes me out of my comfort zone. And I love that. Before a live stream, I get all these butterflies and I get so nervous and everything. But you know what? It's a new challenge, and it's a new way to connect with you. And so it's definitely one of the things that I've done that have put me out of my comfort zone, that have helped me to just branch out the realm of things that I'm doing and help to keep things fresh. And another one was writing my book. I never ever thought that I would ever write a book. And even vlogging on its own, like doing YouTube videos, it's funny. I was just telling somebody last week that I went into the camera store a few years ago, and I was there to buy a new camera. This was quite a while ago, and the lady behind the counter was showing me these different cameras, and she kept telling me which cameras had video capabilities. And I kept looking at her like, why is she telling me this? I don't want to do video. I'm not interested in video. I'm never going to do video. And I told her so. And she said, oh, okay. Well, this camera has video capabilities, but also is good at all these other things. So it's funny how things change. I ended up buying that camera. I never did use it for video, but I was doing my landscape photography and I saw some other people vlogging, and I thought, this looks really interesting. Maybe I'll try it. And vlogging, starting a YouTube channel, has really infused so much inspiration into my photography, because it pushes me to keep getting out there and keep trying new things. And creating video is just creating moving photography. It's amazing. And yeah, so come on in. Somebody is here. So other things that
I
have...
don't see myself.
John wants to see himself. Okay, there you go.
Where do I look?
Up here.
Oh, that's so weird.
So other things have been, running workshops and making t-shirts and traveling on my own. Traveling with John, we've just kind of started traveling again. It's been a long time since we have 4 boys, and they just keep us very busy. But we have a new project, right, John? A new project.
Yeah, I think she's trying to kill me. And
make sure you speak loud enough. I'm not trying to kill him. I have an idea. Look, here's where everyone's saying hello. Garrick, hi Garrick.
Oh,
hey
hi.
Tim.
Hello.
Scott and Selwyn, and this is so great. I'm so glad you guys are here. John and I had a suggestion. So here's how it came about, okay? I have the opportunity to go to New York City and film at the New York Google YouTube studio, and spend a day filming in the studios that they have set up and everything. And it's a real big honor. And I kept booking a day and then canceling my booking.
oh, I like that one.
Which one?
You and your wife make a beautiful couple.
Aw.
Notice that wasn't there before I showed up. Just saying.
Thank you,
Continue.
Jan. So, Jan, I'm assuming your name is Jan, but I don't know. It could be Jan. I'm not sure. John's name is Jan. So, you guys have a bond already. And now with this comment,
Attaboy.
you really solidified it. Hey, Jeff. And Teddy. Teddy's here too. And Dennis. Hey, guys. Mike Smith. So good to see you. Okay, so our new project, I said to John, I don't know why, but I can't get into this New York thing, and I think I figured it out, and it's just that, it's indoors. And MB Plexer.
Morning, Lerch.
That's one of ours. It's indoors, and I love to be outdoors. I love landscape photography. I love hiking. I love going out with this guy while he goes fishing, and so I have an idea. Instead of going to New York and flying down there and stuff, you take that money and put it into something new. What are we doing, John?
We are going to go on a hike.
We're going to go on a wild hike. A wild hiking weekend. Not a wild weekend, a wild hiking weekend.
Oh, I misunderstood that completely. I'm out. Forget it. I'm out. You're on your own.
So a wild hike, meaning that John and I have never done something like this before. We have camped and we have walked through the woods, but we've never done any wild hiking. And we are going to pick a location and spend 2 days hiking and trying to get to said location. Okay, a couple locations. We are going to bring our trailer, which we call our cottage on wheels. We're going to bring our trailer and we're going to cheat. So we're going to sleep in a comfortable bed overnight. But we're going to spend from morning until evening hiking. And it is going to be awesome or awful. I'm not sure which. John? So, a couple of things. We've got some books from the library. We would like to keep it to Ontario. Ontario is an incredible, incredible place. And we've been looking at, oh, look, he's coming back. We've been looking at some locations online. Let me show you. We're still down there, see? Okay. So there is Lake Superior National Park. Looks incredible. Look at this view and this vista. I would love to end up there. But there's other places as well. There's Sleeping Giant Provincial Park. There's Shield Trail. There's a whole bunch of places in Ontario that would make an amazing trip. But we are not going to, so this isn't going to happen tomorrow. It's going to happen hopefully late springtime maybe, and we want to vlog. He needed more coffee. He did, Bernie. We're going to vlog our preparation. John, he's sitting here all casually. He just got off the treadmill.
Ooh.
And you can see I'm wearing my workout gear because I am planning to go and work out after this stream. John said to me the other day, this training for our hike is going to be painful. And I said, it's already painful.
I already don't like it.
It's just thinking about it. And to be honest, like, I need to do some training. This winter has been a lot of really yummy, like, cupcakes and steak dinners and all that kind of thing. What time of year, Patrick asks. So we're hoping late spring, but we have to research it because certain parts of Ontario in late spring are very, very buggy.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Yeah. We've had adventures with that before. So we're going to incorporate our preparations into my vlogs. So probably just as part of the vlogs. And also, if you're a channel member, we will add some more behind the scenes stuff. So I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It might be like, oh dear, I don't need to see John on a treadmill or, whatever that we're doing. He's wearing his shirt, Dad bod.
This doesn't just happen overnight, This is years of training right here. Hey, here's a what do you call that when you ask questions?
When you ask questions?
Yeah, and you let people answer.
Asking Q&A?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
So here's our first one. I weighed myself this morning, and guess how much much you came up with.
I weighed myself too. I'm not sharing. All right, on the chat comments, guys. Okay, hang on. I got something down here that's going to help us.
Look, Matthew.
Matthew?
Matthew.
Where?
Right there. Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad.
Hey,
Any fishing on the hike? Yes. Yes.
Fishing.
We will. Yeah, I will.
I'm not eating the fish. I'm not eating the fish. So check this out. Meals to go. This is how we're going to feed ourselves on the hike.
More. 205, maybe 30 years ago.
That's really,
That's good,
really
though.
nice.
Thank you. Who is that? Steve.
Stevie-O.
Little more. More.
Ooh, 220.
Jeff, close. More.
Yeah.
This is fun, huh? More.
Robert says, let's all go on a diet. Nah. Okay,
Crazy
so
talk.
Wild Zora sent me these foods and noticed that I do a lot of landscape photography and asked me to just check out their foods and see maybe I would like to say something about them on one of my videos.
I don't know what 85 kilos is. What is that?
I'm not sure.
190 or something?
I
More.
don't know.
That seems low. I don't know.
Oh, look, weight doesn't matter. It's about your awesome personalities and love. Oh, Bernie, I love you.
Ooh, 237. Getting there.
Getting there.
Keep going.
Wild Zora seems pretty cool, and that was actually what inspired me to think of this.
250.
Jeff!
There you
Ta-da!
go. Jeff's
winner.
the winner. Apparently, I should be 9.5 feet tall.
How tall are you?
6'3".
6'3". We'll give him 6'4".
Worst idea. Let people guess your weight. I told Rachel this morning, if we were like a Viking couple, we'd be perfect. At least me, anyway.
Did you remember see John's Viking hat? Right? So you see where this is going. All right, so John has written down some options for where we're going to hike. And yeah, any suggestions, guys? Like,
Okay, wait.
we could really yes. Mike, that's so funny. He says that the scale just begged for mercy and decided to take a break. Yup. So yeah, if you see us on our next videos, just like, you know, all hunched over and creaking, it might be because of the training. And yeah. Oh, so next week's live stream. Oh, thank you. Yeah, my ankle is doing better. Although I did do a 15-20 minute workout yesterday and then it wasn't too happy. So I'm not getting on the treadmill yet, but hiking around and stuff, it's really good. Thank you. So next week's live stream is a Q&A.
Oh, thanks, TK.
What did
112
TK?
kilos.
Ah, perfect. Thanks, TK. Q&A. So make questions, you know, ask us questions in the comments, ask me questions, ask John questions if you want. I'm not sure. John won't be at the live stream next week. He has to work. But I'll answer for him. It's not a problem. Ooh, Canadian Rockies, Patrick. That sounds amazing.
That sounds hard.
Maybe for a second hike.
We need like a flat one, I think. That's what I'm going for. Downhill or flat.
We need a starter hike to begin. But the Canadian Rockies could be really inspiring.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Q&A, ask questions in the comments. Ask questions on my Facebook page. Join my Facebook page if you haven't. It's Rachel Lerch Photography. In case any of you have ever tried to become friends on Facebook on my personal page, I'm not on my personal page, I'm on my Facebook page, Rachel Lerch Photography. Ooh, Steve is sending something. That's exciting. Cool. Very cool. Yeah, that's it, right? That's it?
Sure.
That's it. Are we gonna make it? Guys, thank you thank you so much for joining us. And yeah, Dad, Bod, and Rachel signing out. John is wrecking my studio.
Oops.
Hey, Matthew, come say hello.
I don't want to.
He doesn't want to. My son doesn't want to. Here he is. Down, down, down. Hey!
Goodbye.
Bye. Matthew's off to work.
No, it's
Okay.
not.
Oh, never mind.
What did I knock down?
Thanks for joining us, guys. He knocked down my chalkboard. Anyway, have a great day.
Bye.